Yes, thank you. Thank you, Srini, for the facilitation. And we have come to the finale, yeah? The finale of our program for today. We have one more session, very important session before we end the conference, and that is the MOU expression of interest signing. So for that, I would like to call the CEO of GenuineIN, Mr. Somasundar Narayanan, to make a few announcements and to invite our special guests to speak about this expression of interest for the MOU with GenuineIN. Yeah, Mr. Somu?
Yeah, thank you, Gopal. Really excited event today. From India time, morning 9:30 to now, it's 8 o'clock. It's a non-stop celebration. What we expected from this international conference, international people from different categories, CEOs, HR leaders, institutional heads, government policymakers. So all the people know they have attended this conference, expressed their view. So what we expected, there's talent ecosystem. The talent ecosystem, how it should be created, how should be communicated and produce the value for the people. So the pillars, what we expected from the conference, the 4 pillars: individual, institution, the government, the industry. So the all 4 pillars so should work together, that for a common cause it should be in a same line. That is what we expected. As a company, we are a technology company. We have been into this research for quite some time. We started this queue from GenuineIN declaration. This is a Norway-based declaration. There are many countries part of it. We started this queue because as a company, as a CEO, as an experienced technological person, so whenever we enter into anybody's resume, if you ask anything, okay, you mentioned many things. If you ask something, so I don't know. This is the answer we will get. Again, when we recruit the talent, again, if you are going for a screening of something, there may be a fake information in the resume. So wherever this is not connected, even this, the profile, the exact information is not available with the candidate. His learning experience, learning engagement is not covered fully. The person not able to express himself externally, showcase himself externally is a problem. So we are trying for quite some time. We are into this technical framework. We have been talking about all the people are talking about the need from the industry side, from the institution side, the student perspective, the HR's perspective. All those we have been hearing from the morning. But we are working on a technical side. The technical side, every learning engagement has to be recorded in a universally accepted format, universally accepted data format. That is what we are expecting. So the data exchange should happen from the individual to institution, institution to individual, and collectively to the industry. The industry requirement should come to this both of the people. Then they will get the synergy. This is what we are doing. This is what GenuineIN is doing. GenuineIN is a complete framework. In the framework for individual, they can able to create their own ecosystem. In the ecosystem, they can able to connect with all their learning locations, working locations, their publication locations, all the locations, even the course provider, certification provider, membership organization. For any type of organization, they can able to connect with them. What it means, once the connection is technically, digitally established, so they can able to exchange the records. The record can go into system to system, person to person, organization to organization. Then the record will be same. The record will be verified. So this is very much required for that time. Even everything is based on data. If data is not there, there is no meaning. There is no performance measurement. Nobody can understand what is the candidate is all about. Where the candidates meeting the requirement, industry requirement or not, that job fit is there or not. This is a problem. So we have done extensive research on this. We associated with, we are working for more than 20 countries. In that, many institutions, training providers, course providers, all those people we are working. We have been getting the feedback from the educational leaders, corporate leaders, all those people. Everything is incorporated in GenuineIN. There is a complete cloud-based product framework where you can get a product for all stakeholders. Individuals can get the product. They can keep their repository at their own place. In the institution, they can able to connect all the learners. They can exchange values. They can get the details of their learners. So they can keep their repository. And the institutions are using different systems for admission management, for learning management, content management. They are having different systems. The data is spread across. Every individual's data is spread across social media systems and the paper format, digital format. Many places are there. This is a one system can integrate all the data into single profile, single repository, which will give meaningful result to the individual as well as the institution. It is a completely AI-based system. The system is lively connected with the industry. What the industry is posting in Chennai today, these are the jobs are required. These are the skills are required. These are the skills are demand. The same skill need not be required at Hyderabad or Manila or any part of the world. But location-based, we can able to connect with the industry lively. The feed can be get into the system. The individuals can able to see what are the job trends around me, what are the skills in demand around me, what should I learn, whether I'm having or not. So all those things the system can able to provide. This is what GenuineIN. GenuineIN is prepared with the intelligence. Definitely, it will give meaning to the individual, meaning to the institutions, even meaning to the country. Even the country, government officials, they can able to see what are the skills are required for the new investment to the country. What are the kind of investment is coming? For that, what are the skills are required? If the every skill, all the repository is connected, they can able to immediately answer the question. The country can plan for all those things, education, curriculum, or industry development, everything they can able to decide. So this can work as a national skill registry also for any kind of countries. So we prepared extensively this framework, can work for anybody, can work for all the stakeholders. We expected the input from all the participants, the experts. Really, we enjoyed the session. We got a lot of knowledges. Thank you all for your input, valuable input. We also received interest from some of the organizations to go with us, to work with us. They are interested to sign an MOU with us, to work with us, to use our system. We are really appreciated. Some more institutions are interested, but we are not able to call them here to address here. At least, for a closing session, I would like to call Dr. James, the MAAP President, Global President, and also Dr. Vikramasinghe, the APAC President, to address here. They can express their feelings. No, we are going to sign a formal MOU with them. So we will have a separate ceremonial session. But in front of that, maybe we can have a few words here. You can express your views here. I would like to call upon Dr. James, the MAAP President, Global President.
Hello. Hello. Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. James and representing the Philippine Association of Extension Program Implementers. Our association is composed of different universities throughout the country. That's around 12 regions, estimating around 200 plus universities. And we are under us in the regional directors, we have university presidents. So the university presidents are working with us as part of our board, and they're actively joining and engaging us to go into the integration of research, instruction, and extension, or social responsibility and social responsibility. If I may share very quickly, this is our program actually PAAP Global vision to continue being strong and progressive advocate of quality extension services with great impact in the Philippines and the global community. And if you go into our next portion, then PAAP Global Partnerships shall provide opportunities for economic and global development with everyone contributing their individual institutional strength to achieve collective outcome. In general, we PAAP Global are moving into internationalization strategy where we are expecting our members, university members, to go into the integration, as you notice here, of instruction, research, and extension. So in that case, our partnership will help a lot our members, and hopefully we will be able to engage ourselves into a more productive enterprise, helping people help themselves and eventually proceed with the advancement of our goals. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. James. Really, we are happy to associate with the PAAP Global and its association members. Definitely, we will deliver the best service in discussion with your office bearers, members, all those things. Thank you, Dr. James.
Thank you.
I would like to call upon Professor GLD Vikramasinghe again. I think sir is tired.
Thank
sir,
you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it's again a great pleasure to be here again in this closing ceremony, and also to give a few words. And firstly, actually, I would like to thank you and the team giving this opportunity to express, and also I would like to express my appreciation for the effort of GenuineIN talent technology platform in collaboration with its partners in successfully organizing this international conference. And also, I would like to thank Mr. Sundaram for your offer, this GenuineIN platform for our Colombo Plan Staff College. And also, as you know, this is a regional institution, intergovernment, international organization. So we give our expression of interest for working with your GenuineIN products, and also we are willing to study and incorporate this into our organization. So to brief, our organization, Colombo Plan Staff College, is an autonomous specialized agency of the Colombo Plan. So it was established in 1973 to assist the member countries of the Colombo Plan in developing and enhancing their Tibet education systems. So it initially established in Singapore, 1974, and then with the invitation of the Philippines, it moved to Manila in 1987. So we have 27 member countries, 16 active member countries, and 12 charter member countries in Asia and Pacific. So it's actually a great organization to promote this skill talent area, and our focus is teacher training, staff development, and research, and also organizing conferences, workshops to enhance the skills and the capacity of staff of the Colombo Plan Staff College. Thank you very much again for the GenuineIN for inviting this to this conference, and also offering us your product to incorporate with our systems. Thank you very much. We're looking forward to sign an MOU with you in the near future.
Thank you, sir. This is a starting point for us. Maybe we need to go through many things, many meetings, discussion with your team, and this collaboration will start from today. It's a good initiation. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to call upon Admiral Santos, the President, MAAP Philippines. It is a great, really, we are having you here. It's maybe 10 o'clock, more than 10 o'clock there. Sorry for delay, sir, because we are not able to manage all the speaking sessions. It's exceeded the scheduled time. Happily, we are having you here, sir. We won't associate with MAAP. We have tried from maybe 1 year back in connection through Dr. Angelica. We have tried you. We want to give the best service to MAAP. I've received the interest from you. Kindly share your few words, sir, about this association. Maybe we can have a separate session to brief about GenuineIN, all those things. But we want to record your presence here in the High Court, the great conference here. Many people participate for last 10 hours. We want to hear from you here. So rest all we will take it forward from today onwards, sir. Please, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Sum, and the other members of this conference. Thank you for inviting us. We're certainly very happy to participate. And in fact, I thought it was even later, so I'm happy that you did it a lot earlier. So I'm quite ready to participate and to join you in your undertaking. Now, let me say that I do have some slides prepared for those who don't know what MAAP is. However, I just like to let everybody know that PAEP actually started in MAAP and we shepherded it until it has become global. So that has been a project of Dr. Angelica Bailon, and we have constantly moved forward. And hopefully, with your product, we'll be able to also showcase whatever whatever advantages and benefits you have that will also benefit the other schools that are linked with us. So let me say that the maritime. I don't know how much time you have.
No issues, sir. Please go ahead. No issues.
Yeah, I don't know if I can also share my. Oh my God, I don't know to do this.
It's a great pleasure, sir. Kindly go ahead.
I used to have a staff that does all of this, so I just come in and talk. But anyway, let me say that MAAP was established 24 years ago. It's owned by the union. We have 1,300 students at this time, and all of them are scholars. Their tuition, board, and lodging are paid for by international shipping companies, and they will work with the shipping companies for 5 years. So that, in essence, is our format. And of course, they become members of the Seafarers Union, who owns actually the Maritime Academy of Asia and the Pacific. So it's actually supporting. We're actually supporting each other in this endeavor. As I said, we have had a total for the last 17 years. We have had 4,790 graduates, all officers working on foreign ships. At this time, we already have over 200 licensed masters, and 4 of them are women. 2 of them are actually on board ship as masters of tankers. The other one is a master of a offshore support vessel. The others are waiting on the wings to be able to assume their commands. And we have over another 200 licensed chief engineers. 6 of them are actually working as women and actually working as chief engineers on board foreign ships. So our reach is quite wide. We have alumni or graduates of our school all over the world at this time. Some working already ashore. We have 2 graduates who are now presidents of manning agencies in the country. Many are ship superintendents. So we have a strong alumni association that supports one another. So we'll be able to expand our influence in whatever way that we can in order to support the product that you're offering. So at this time, we have not stopped operations in spite of the pandemic. I think most countries, almost all countries, have been affected by the pandemic. In our country, we had very draconian measures that included cessation of classes in all levels, no movements, no transportation, no movements of transport or anything. Fortunately, at MAAP, we were actually starting already distance learning, and And so our classrooms already had monitors. We graduated from overhead projectors and whiteboards. We're using TV monitors, and they're linked to a learning management system. And the classrooms already have cameras, so that the teachers are just at the faculty room. They don't actually go inside the classroom. They're at the faculty room giving their class. So it could be a lecture or a discussion, and that happens actually because our 40+ classrooms are all e-classrooms already. So when the pandemic struck, fortunately also we had not declared vacation yet. So we had classes going on. So when the pandemic struck and there was no transport, so I said, hey guys, no choice. Everybody stays inside the campus. So we immediately put up a COVID-free bubble. Only the students and their dormitory masters and the medical staff could go inside the bubble. All the others worked from outside. So we didn't have cessation of classes. We went on. We conducted 4 graduations. We actually have 2 graduations every year, one in May and one in December for those who are late coming back from shipboard training. And so we were able to do that. And up to now, we're still continuing with our classes, and in spite of the fact that we are already allowed, face-to-face instruction lessons, I still chose to pursue distance learning, because this will further motivate and make our instructors more creative in being able to transfer their learning without having to see or without having to physically be in front of the class. The common concept is that your teacher is out there. You can see if your teacher has untied shoelaces or his uniform is not pressed. In a distance learning, you won't notice a difference, but he can be more creative. See. He can put up discussions in the best way that he can, so that there'll be interaction, and that interaction is necessary because I require it. I will not require. I do not like asynchronous lessons where the teacher will just pop in the beginning of the period and then say, "This is your assignment for today," and then pop out and you don't see him anymore. So it has to be guided continuously. So we're doing that. It's all written in our quality standard systems. We are certified ISO 21001. That's for maritime education and training. And our auditor is North Veritas. We're also certified OPITO for the Offshore Petroleum Industry Training Organization, and of course our local certifying agents. So essentially, that's it. We do a lot of innovation. We're actually doing blockchain, which is going to be related to what you're offering, Som. We actually started blockchain because I wanted my cadets to be able to have their own e-wallets, so that whatever notes, whatever certificates they have. You see, for seafarers, I guess the others will not really realize this, but every seafarer has a thick bunch of certificates that he needs to carry around when he goes aboard ship. Because during inspections, the port state control will actually ask for the hard copy certificate. So the poor seafarer has to carry it, and it's always subject to pickpocket. You're in the pier area. It's subject to pickpocket, subject to being lost, subject to being washed out at sea. However, with an e-wallet, all of his certificates will now be there. There's a QR code, and he can just flash his smartphone and say, here, boss, here's my certificate for firefighting. So that's really what I want to do with not only with my graduates but with all the seafarers in the Philippines, so that it really help them. They don't need to worry about having too many things to carry when they go aboard ship, and also be worried that they might lose it, and then it's really difficult. Just as an example, for cadets going on shipboard training, they need to fill a training record book, a ship training record book, and for every section there, that has to be signed by the captain or by the chief engineer of that ship. That you imagine you're going home, you lose the book. What do you show? Ain't nothing to show. So with that, now we're actually doing a dry run on this, and for every section that the cadets have completed, signed by the master or the chief mate, they upload it on the blockchain, and so it's uploaded to his account. So little by little, his training record book is being completed. It's on the blockchain. So of course, I've asked many things from our provider as well. Is that something that SOM is offering, meaning having a full database that can be used, and that's something that we can look at. But it's also something that can be connected or to jived or to dovetail with blockchain. So we're doing a lot of innovations at MAAP, especially with automation now. We're also teaching robotics. We also have 3D printers. For the other, you will realize that most ships, the modern ships now, they don't carry their spare parts or their repair parts, their small repair parts anymore. They have a 3D printer on board, and they have elements, and they just make a 3D print of the screw or the bolt or the nut or whatever that's needed. So my cadets know how to do that. So they're prepared for any eventuality. And of course, I also teach them how to operate drones. Why? Because you've heard of autonomous ships that are operated by remote control. So we're starting them with having to fly a drone, which is operating on three dimensions. It will be easy to operate a ship. It is only operating on 2 dimensions, right? Only left and right, forward and back, not up and down. Because if you go down, you sink. Anyway, so those are essentially the things that we have. As I said, unfortunately, I cannot show my slides. However, I guess with that explanation, you can see that we're always trying to be ahead. We're always trying to think up ways and means of making sure that the Filipino seafarer is prepared and ready, and will always be the choice of foreign ship owners. So essentially, that's it. So I hope everybody got a rough idea of what we do.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Admiral. Really exciting story of MAAP. we understand your journey and introducing new technologies, blockchain technologies for credentials. So many things very interesting. Definitely, our product, our service will be add-on for you. This is also a part of blockchain for a security reason. It is not only covering the credentials, it is covering the whole history of the seafarers. It will cover the whole history from the school, college, and working locations and other locations. Not only covering the credentials, it's covering everything. So securely, it is managed so they can carry it as a digital wallet. They can see any document and anything anywhere. This kind of solution, definitely, it will be useful for MAAP and other institutions in the marine side. The final session, we are having the big people of marine. Professor Vikramasinghe is here, Dr. James is here, you are here. Really, we are excited. This excitement comes to us, and also this is real implementation for us. Definitely, we will do the best, sir. We'll work with you. We will you advise us how to go ahead in this particular sector, particular industry. Definitely, we'll listen to your word. We'll go ahead with this. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Over to Gopal. You can carry on. Thank you, sir. Definitely. I'll talk to you. I will present the case, our case, GenuineIN, to you separately. GenuineIN to Dr. Vikramasinghe also, Dr. James also. We'll do that. Definitely, it is an opportunity for both of us. Thank you, sir. Mr. Gopal.
Doc Som, can I quickly just show our website?
Yes, please.
Just very quick. This is our website, PIP Global, and you can see here our governing board and the Philippine officers, which is composed of different university presidents. Actually, if you can see here in our in our officers here, for example, you can see. So this means that, for example, okay, that one, I hope that this is seen. So these are university presidents, if you notice, and you can easily, once you have an MOU with us, then you can easily connect with these university presidents.
Yes. It is for others, but I have visited many times this website. I understand your structure, your operations, everything. Really, we'll get into this. We'll sign an MOU. We'll start our relationship. Definitely, it will be useful for your member organization as well as for a GenuineIN. We'll work as a team. Thank you, Dr. James.
Thank you also. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.